So this is Alan Kyerematen, okay, and this is first photograph. He was the heir apparent to the MPP ticket, except that now he's facing a stiff opposition from other candidates, especially Vice President Mahamudu Bawumia. So Alan is being told that go to this contest, good luck, and hope that you win. Okay, so let's assume that Alan Kyerematen wins the ticket. Now he has to be looking for a running mate in the north. Okay, the revolutionary one that's coming. That if this contest occurs and Alan Kyerematen wins, Alan Kyerematen and his supporters must know that for them to break the 8 as winning the ticket, there has to be a Bawumia mix in the thing because of the enormous tentacles of Alhaji Mahamudu Bawumia over the last 2000 and let's even give it from 2013 up to 2023, the last 10 years. Dr. Bawumia's influence on politics in Ghana and politics in the MPP means that you cannot go to the 2024 if Dr. Bawumia doesn't win the election. You still have to have a Bawumia on the ticket. How do you do that? All right. Yes, this is what I'm looking for. So if Alan Kyerematen wins, he has to take Samira Bawumia as his running mate. That's the way to have a Bawumia on the ticket, and that's the way to benefit from the entire influence and spread of tentacles that Alhaji Bawumia has had over this party. Is that too revolutionary for you to think about? Alan Kyerematen wins, he has to pick Samira as his running mate. Yes, he has to. Why? Because you have to have a Bawumia on the ticket. Why? Because for the last 10 years, Alhaji Bawumia's tentacles are spread deep into the party and the politics of the country. If you want to benefit from that, if you want to be able to harvest that, that's the word I'm looking for. You want to harvest the Bawumia effect. You need Samira Bawumia on the ticket. And wow, Samira Bawumia is a great campaigner. We all know that. We saw her in 2016. We saw her in 2020. She's a competent, complete package of a political person. So think about that. All right. Then Alan still has to go for a woman ticket. Hajia Alima Mahama is in the United States. She's Ghana's ambassador over there. And this is, please get the Bagwin video ready. Bagwin video on Haruna Iddrisu. I have to talk about that when I get there. So this is Hajia. They are telling Alan that you can pick Hajia as well. Don't you think so? She comes from the north. He also comes from the same town as Alhaji Bawumia. She comes from Mamprugu, Nalarego. She was Nalarego MP before. She comes from the same place as Alhaji Bawumia. So if you have to have a Bawumia effect and you really don't want Samira because of something, then you have to go for Hajia. But the Hajia ticket Hajia is like Alan. She's very calm. She's welcoming. She's not your very brutal. She's not on the brutal end of politics. So they say that the two of them are alike, and in politics you have to choose the repelling one. Hot and cold is always better for the ticket. So that's Hajia Alima Mahama. Then there's John Peter Mewu, which has been making the rounds a little bit even before the campaign contest has now fully started. John Peter Mewu is from the Volta region. Alan Kyerematen is thought to be very popular in the Volta region as well. And they say that if Alan Kyerematen wins, he should pick somebody from the Volta region, and he should pick John Peter Mewu as his running mate. Okay, now let's go for the revolutionary one, the Haruna Iddrisu one. Before I do the Haruna, I hope you have it quick. We have Haruna Iddrisu and Alan Kyerematen. Before I do the Haruna Iddrisu one, I'm going to talk to you about the Speaker of Parliament today, Sumani Kingsford Bagbe. Now, people are asking Alan Kyerematen that. Look at what is happening in NDC. If you win this contest and you really want to break the 8, if you don't have it, let me have just Alan here, okay? If you don't have Haruna Iddrisu, let me just have Alan. If you are able to win this and you have to break the 8, cross over to the NDC. Take Iddrisu Haruna as your running mate. He's not happy. Asidun Katia has disturbed him. He used to be with the MPP. That's where he started his politics. And that's how President Akufo-Addo congratulated him in 2017 for rising to the position of minority leader. Alan, hurry up. Go and take Haruna Iddrisu. He is a Dagomba guy. Go and grab him. After all, they say Asante Kotoko and they say Dagomba Kotoko. And that way, John Mahama is finished. And grab him means what? Is he going to resign from the NDC? Well, he goes to the running mate slot with shared post. So Haruna will have Ministry of Interior. He'll give that to Mutala Mohammed. Haruna will have something. He'll give it to Mubarak. What's his name? Muntaka Mubarak. Mubarak Muntaka. He will have cabinet posts to share for some people. That way, you finish John Mahama forever. Revolutionary times require revolutionary thinking. Breaking the eight is not simple. Go for Haruna Iddrisu. I am suspecting that Alban Sumanu Kingsford Bagbin, the Right Honorable Speaker, is aware of this conversation. And that's why he said what he said in Parliament today. Listen to him.
One door closes, many doors open. And I tell you for sure that many of the open doors are better and higher than the closed door. Look at the open doors and not the closed one. When one door closes, many doors open. And I tell you for sure that many of the open doors are better and higher than the closed door. Look at the open doors and not the closed.
All right. Look at the open doors and not the closed ones. I tell you, the open doors are better than the closed ones. I live here. Do we have any other one? I live it here. That's Alban Sumanu Kingsford Bagbin. It appears that he knows what we also have been hearing, and that's why he said the things he said.